Hello everyone, what's up? It's me again, Junkamosa3, and I'm back with another update video. I know I promised a review video, and that is coming up. Now it feels like I'm just mumbling here, but I know I promised you a review video, and I promised that is in the making. I'm just going to make 2 update videos at first, because there's a lot of movies, and I decided to divide these into 2 parts. I know I never really like to divide update videos in parts, but I decided to show all of the horror movies today, and then in the next upcoming video I am going to show you the action movies that I picked up. And it's really hard to categorize movies from time to time, but yeah, this is the best I could do with these movies or these titles that I picked up. Hope everyone is having a great blast out in the summer heat. I mean, it's really hot here in Sweden, and since I'm on medication and stuff like that, that doesn't really work that well for me. So when other people are like out and like enjoying the good weather, I'm inside the house and just basically do nothing, listening to music and watching movies and stuff like that. Now I've been mumbling for almost 2 minutes right now, so I'm not going to like bore you to tears, but let's begin with the update video. The first movie I picked up was See No Evil, or Kane See No Evil. I don't really know what the exact title is. I think it's See No Evil. I know I watched this this was maybe 5 years ago or something like that. I don't remember that much of it, but ready to give it another chance. So yeah, See No Evil. I'm not sure if that's like a remake of the older one that's called See No Evil, because it barely has anything to do with that movie. So yeah, and then I picked up the sequel as well, See No Evil 2, directed by the Soska sisters, who also did The American Mary. I think that might be the only other Soska sisters movie that I've seen. And to be honest, I was not the biggest fan of American Mary, to be honest. So, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to see this one though. So yeah, See No Evil 2, or part 2. Then I sort of got tricked a little bit, because I did not realize this until now, that they have like capitalized, they've like taken Wes Craven's name, and just because of that I thought this was like produced or directed or something by Wes Craven, but it was just Wes Craven Presents, and it's a movie called Don't Look Down. One of the main reasons was why I picked up this movie was because of Wes Craven, of course, which seems like he had nothing to do with the movie. Executive producer, yeah, he was an executive producer, and it's released by Artisan Entertainment, and some of those DVDs are really ridiculous and hard to come across nowadays. So that's another reason why I picked it up. Apparently like a made-for-TV movie from the 90s, late 90s. So yeah, Don't Look Down. So yeah. Then we have a movie which I already had before, but wanted to pick up this edition because I've heard this is one of the best editions to get, and it is Della Morte Dell'Amore. This is also known as Cemetery Man. Have not seen it yet, to be honest. Only heard good things about it, and it's supposed to be like one of the best zombie movies from the 90s, because I think this came out in 94 or 93 or something. Can be so wrong about the year, but yeah, Della Morte Dell'Amore. And then we have a movie which I basically picked up. I know you should never do this, but I mean, this cover art just looks amazing and cheesy and everything. Pool Party Massacre. Just look at that cover art, it's just so amazing. And yeah, another reason why I picked it up was because I've heard that this was like sort of like an homage to the 80s. So yeah, that's the other reason why I picked it up. So yeah, Pool Party Massacre. And then this is like a giallo I've only heard good things about, and I haven't seen that many giallo films, to be honest, but I've heard this is one of the better ones, or like one of the most underrated ones. And this is like a shameless release of the movie called The House with the Laughing Windows. It's supposed to have like a really weird and entertaining like twist towards the end, and fortunately for me, I don't know about the twist, so that's the greatest, because I can only like imagine if someone would like spoil the first Sleepaway Camp movie for you, then you probably like just say fuck you to that person. So yeah, but shameless edition of The House with the Laughing Windows. And then another shameless edition or shameless release of a movie called What Have They Done to Your Daughters? Some sort of also like a giallo or slasher type of film, which was released in '74. Don't know that much about it, but I've only heard good things about it, so to say. So yeah, what have they done to your daughters? And I really love that some of these like shameless releases, I'm not sure if all of them have that a little extra to them, but it has like a reversible sleeve, so you can choose if you want to have this cover art or the other cover art, which is shown here on the back right there. I don't really know how well you can see it, but yeah. Let's continue before I bore you to tears. Then the next movie is a Japanese horror film from the producers of the band Grotesque, which I have in my collection. This is like a Swedish release of Grotesque that I have, or the Nuta Films release, because I think Grotesque was banned in the UK and Norway and some other country, I can't remember right now, but yeah, this is the movie called Death Tube. Yeah, the name basically, or the whole thing idea made me pick this one up. So yeah, this is basically a blind buy, and I've gotten like more and more into the Japanese cinema, because I think I might have mentioned this in the previous videos, but I think the Japanese, they really know how to make entertaining and good movies with like new ideas, while the Americans basically do remake after remake and sequel after sequel. Like Hollywood, just fuck off. But yeah, Death Tube, I think this has a sequel as well. I'm not too sure about that, but we'll have to see after I've seen this one if I'm a big fan of this or not. But Death Tube. Then a movie which I didn't really know if I were supposed to put this one in the action list or the action list, the action update or the horror update. But yeah, I heard this has some horror elements to it, so that's the reason why I put this on the horror update. So yeah, and then we have Bone Tomahawk with Kurt Russell. Yeah, I heard it's sort of like a mix between horror and western, and I haven't seen that many horror westerns except for maybe Dead Birds, which I'm a big fan of. Yeah, Bone Tomahawk, I've only heard good things about this one, to be honest, and Kurt Russell is supposed to be really, really great in this one, so yeah, Bone Tomahawk. And then a movie which I basically picked up just because of the stupid title and the stupid concept. This might be one of those comedies that are not really any funny at all, but yeah, random pickup, or a blind buy, whatever, lesbian vampire killers. Yeah, this looks so ridiculous and so stupid, so I just had to pick it up. Then the next movie is probably the only movie that I have seen in this update video, to be honest. And this is like a very special edition of the movie. I think that this might be like one of the only ways to get this movie, except for if you maybe come across like an old VHS of it. And in the movie is The Washing Machine. This is like another shameless release. And to be honest, I was like a little bit disappointed on this movie. I mean, this was like I did not really know from start what to think of it when I saw like the end credits roll. I would say it's more sleazy than it's like horror movie. I mean, it feels more. It has way too much sleaze for it to be called like a horror movie. I would more call it like a sleaze film than a horror film. Yeah, I mean, if you're a fan of Ruggero Deodato, go ahead, pick it up, but otherwise stay away from it, I would say. But one thing that's like really, really like, which I think is really cool in a way, it's like this movie was made in '93, and it looks like it was made like in the late '70s, early '80s or something. I just thought they really captured that type of atmosphere really well in the movie. But yeah, I mean, it's okay, not the best, not the worst. Yeah. And the last movie for this update is released by Introvision, and it is the movie called The Secret Life Jeffrey Dahmer. And I've always been like interested in this case with Jeffrey Dahmer and all that, because he didn't really seem like your typical serial killer. I mean, he was still a serial killer, but he didn't seem to have the same type of motive. I mean, he basically said, "Oh, I did this and I did this, blah blah blah." I mean, he was really honest about everything that he said. But there were like many other like serial killers that were like, "Oh, I did not do to commit these crimes. I'm innocent." But yeah, it's just something about Jeffrey Dahmer that have always been like fascinating in a really twisted way for me. The Secret Life Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm really looking forward to see this one. It feels like I'm repeating myself over and over again when I say that, but thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoy it and didn't get bored. And yeah, in the upcoming video, it's going to be the action movies that I picked up recently. And yeah, I promise you, after that video, I will try to upload the horror review, but yeah, a horror review, basically, just random like horror movie. Yeah, hope everyone enjoyed and didn't get bored, and hope to see you again as soon as possible. So see you next time. Bye bye.